Hello Aquarius, thank you for coming to Red Flora Tarot. I'm doing this reading for my dear Aquarius, and like trying to be clear with all the signs. I'm kind of repeating myself here, but I am changing the format. I do this because I love it, because I want to give back, because you know I've had a rough life in some ways, okay, and part of my process has been learning the gifts that I have been given. I want to be able to give back. Right now I'm not asking for money, I'm not asking for donations, quite frankly. I just want to be able to connect with people that need a message. That's the most important thing to me, and it truly helps me so much if you like, share, and subscribe. Eventually I'm probably going to change things as they progress, but right now what's really important to me is that I connect with people in some way, shape, or form, and able to give them the message that they truly can receive. It's not going to resonate with everyone. This is a general reading. It's on YouTube. Please don't leave a message saying it doesn't resonate. Just move on, okay? That's not what this is for. This is for those that resonate with this message, that need to hear this message in one way, shape, or form. And I would truly feel blessed if it does for you. So, a few things. I'm going to start with the sound bowl. I did that last month. I'm going to take that the next step. I'm also reading a message for everyone out of The Prophet. If you ever read this book, it's a fantastic book. It has so much wisdom to it. I'm also reading cards, the Good Tarot for Colette Baron Reed. And, yeah, it's just, this is a new way of handling it. We'll see how it goes. I really, truly hope it resonates with you. So, with all of that said, Aquarius, let's start with a little sound bowl. This is a third eye chakra in the Notice C. And I truly, just take a deep breath. Close your eyes. A couple of these have just not gone really well. It was very strange. Energy was blocked. So we're going to try and block that. We're going to open that chakra. Deep breath. One more. Okay. Thank you. Alright, so when I was meditating on my dear Aquarius's, this is kind of an interesting message I got for you. And I'll just read it to you. How should you punish those whose remorse is already greater than their misdeeds? Is it not remorse? Is not remorse the justice which is administered by that very law which you would fainly serve? Yet you cannot lay remorse upon the innocent, nor lift it from the heart of the guilty. Unbidden shall it call in the night, that men may wake and gaze upon themselves. You cannot punish any worse than those who are already punishing themselves. That's the gist of that, right? And I think of anyone, Aquariuses are really good at punishing themselves when they want to. Aquariuses, you are fantastic creatures. You are vibrant and loving and thoughtful, and sometimes perhaps to your detriment. With that said, this may not be you punishing yourself. This may be someone that has harmed you. And, you know, I don't know your circumstance, so you apply it as you see fit. The punishment needs to match the error. Okay? So if there was a situation where you're beating yourself up over something, wow, okay, wait. These cards, all right, fine, let's just take them. Okay, all right. get a couple more, because I've already shuffled these quite well, but I'm not sure that I really want to go with that yet. Let's see what else I have to say. Let's put these back, because I am thinking that some of these readings were so specific. I'm trying to be careful not to include somebody else's energy, and Aquarius, that message that we got from the prophet was very specific. Kind of get the feeling this may only resonate with just one or two of you, because, you know, I know that August was an incredibly difficult month, right, for a lot of people. I mean, sorry, July. And August is going to start off slow, but going to get better. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. Well, this makes a lot of sense. I'm glad we didn't do it the other way. Because we've got 5 of fire, or 5 of wands. So you've had a lot, you've been through a lot, you know, the wands are kind of like, lights of choices, things that at least in this particular deck, I actually want to read this, because I had this in another one, and this is reading very differently, and I want to reassure myself here for just a quick second. So creative brainstorming, unity and diversity, honoring differences. So, with the message that we got from the prophet, and with this card, and the cards coming after it, what I'm seeing is that, again, something may have hurt you, or someone. And we want to take a moment to sort of look at that and go, okay, what was that? And do I need to beat myself up, or, you know, do I need to, like, get on someone else? So maybe creatively so, maybe looking at it from a different perspective. And the reason I say that is because we have the moon right next to it. So this moon energy is very shadowed, it's murky, right? The message is not always as concise and clear. Also, we have the new moon in Leo coming up on the 1st. The answer to this thing that hurts you may come out of this shadowy period, this new moon era. And we got the 7 of Cups. So there's a lot of emotion around this this thing. I'm seeing it as someone hurt you. I'm seeing that, you know, this feeling, this deeper feeling about it is it's an emotional depth thing. In other words, you know, you kind of want to just lash out. Not a good idea. And the reason I say that is because that may come back and hurt you. You know, this is kind of deeper energy. So what hurt you was not, you know, a physical obvious thing. It was some you know, like, oh, you hurt my feelings. Why? I don't, you know. And I did this reading once before where I said, you know, yeah, it was like, you know, they didn't mean to. Well, I got so much flack for that, because it's like, you know, well, how do you know? Well, again, I come back to this. I'm not talking about somebody who's just a complete asshole to you. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what this message is. I wouldn't ever say that. That isn't the way it works. I'm saying that because this energy is so deeply personal. This hurt was a personal thing, a depth. I mean, look at her. She's, she's a mermaid. She goes to great depths. Okay, this isn't shallow like, oh, he said, she said, it. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay, this is deeply felt emotion. And if you are speaking badly of yourself, that's going to hurt you. If you find yourself looking in the mirror and being very mean to yourself, this is deep, this is personal. Or your significant other is having a really hard time, and they say something really personal that hurts you. Or I'd hope you would, in your heart of hearts, that wasn't really, they didn't mean that, right? That's the kind of thing I mean. And I want to come to this because I'm saying here that this is going to lead you in a new direction. This is going to gather momentum in a whole new way for you. So I want to come back to you not beating yourself up, or not bestowing the anger back at your loved one who was so messed up that day that they said something really hurtful. Because I think the catalyst of that is going to propel you in a direction that is really good for you. It's going to go, oh, yeah, maybe I am being a little needy or clingy or something, and I need to love myself through that. Not make yourself feel bad. That's counterproductive, right? What you truly want is more love. What you truly want is more understanding. What you truly want is someone to reach out and say, you know what? I can see that you're hurting, and I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to really hurt you. I was mad at myself. That's what I'm talking about, right? Because if somebody's a true jerk, don't waste your time. Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Some loving human being, yourself or someone around you that you love, that loves you, could hurt you unintentionally, simply because, something, life is hard sometimes, right? We have bad days. Who do we usually take that out on? The people we love the most. Not intentionally, and hopefully they love us through it. And that's what this is about. This is loving yourself and the ones you love through it. And what I say, it's going to lead you, God, this is my little angel card ball that I made many years ago. This is going to lead you on the chariot to clarity. The kind of clarity that makes you go, oh my God, they really love me. And I was hurt because I am so loved, and I love them so much that I didn't realize that was there until we went through this. That's beautiful. That's absolutely fantastic. That's the kind of bond-making thing, whether it's bonding with your inner self or bonding with your significant other. Sometimes that comes from the most difficult situations and circumstances. Be thankful for it. Don't be too hard. Okay, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too hard on the ones you love, because it's going to lead you in a very clear and concise way. You're not going to be pulled in different directions. It's going to go, yes, this is love. This is love for me. This is love for them. This is moving forward. I think that's beautiful. It's going to be a slow progression. August is going to be one of those slow progressions. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I wish you all the best in the month of August, Aquarius. Have a good day.